Alright, I'm gonna be playing a little bit of War Thunder Gaming, waiting for my tea to cool down some, because my tea is still very, very hot. Got a special task here, play 4 more battles, destroying no less than 5 enemies, which, playing 8.7 Russia is not too hard. Let's upgrade our crew first. Increase the vitality on the gunner some. That way if gunner takes a hit, there's still a higher chance that it'll be able to fire back. On things like the 279 and the IT-1 and even the BMP-2M, weapon reloading is not as critically important. I'm not going to be taking any aircraft into my lineup because taking aircraft in my lineup is a pretty bad habit of mine, to be honest. And let's wait for a match. Ugh. This is not ideal. I mean, first of all, the snow maps just hurt my eyes, and second of all, what the hell is that? I've been having a lot of fun with the BMP-2M, and since this is a relatively close quarters objectives, let's take that. Oh, it's my bad, I accidentally ran into my teammate there. Change the rate of fire on my autocannon to low. I don't know, I just find them more effective with the cannon on the BMP using the low rate of fire mode. And let's see. Gonna be coming around there and to there. Meaning my best bet is gonna be to come into the city there, I think. Looks like we're sort of at a partial up tier, partial down tier, I guess at VR. So things aren't looking too bad right now. We're facing, I don't know, Britain and China have some fairly heavily armored vehicles at this BR, which can make killing them with the autocannon a little annoying. We will see. They're already on the A point. It's not unexpected. Ooh. Yeah, let's use the drone. There's a friendly heli. DF-105, H, Alt U.
Attention to the designated grid square.
There's that DF-105, just killed our friendly. Now the question is, does he know I'm here? He did not. But that's kind of what I mean, is I find the BMP-2's cannon is a little more effective when you're using the low mode. I just get a little more punch out of it, I find. Better mileage out of my ammo. And it does have more of a satisfying sound instead of basically just being the Halo 1 assault rifle. It's more like da 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 da, as opposed to like, you know? It sounds punchier, a little meatier. Let's see, I think that's a friendly I hear in front of me, but I don't know. It sounds like it could be like a Japanese diesel or something. They changed the engine noises so much, I'm not really familiar with them anymore. Ah! It was a Japanese diesel. I was fucking blind. Holy crap. I should have seen that one coming. Oh, well. Spawn in the T-54, or T-55 AMD. Some more helis. Looks like we're just getting toasted out here on that ridge line from the city. Not sure what they're firing at. See if we can't get eyes on that. Very confusing. Oop, somebody scouted something over here. I don't see it. Tank destroyer? Oh, it's a Hori. Must be the one that, nope. This match is a clusterfuck. There's already a Type 16 on the flank somewhere. This is very suboptimal. There's a Hori. Driver transmission. Non-pen on that AMX-30. Don't know how that happened. The shell should have more than enough chooch to go through that. And I did no damage to that term. Less than optimal. Terms of fire. Not great gameplay out of me, to be honest. And ground battle, just such a mess. Nope. Terms of players not there. Which is the problem is on these maps, you just get spawn camped so easy. Yep. I missed that. Very unfortunate. SDK say 2-2. Is that the Puma? Out. What took out my engine? Seriously? Like, that's just lame. Nothing I can do about that. I guess I'll feed the enemy spawn points, I guess. Leaving looks bad, you know. Estimate a range on that. I'd say that's that range. This dude wants to peek back. That would be really cool. Love that missile going by my face. Can't tell if it was an overshot or an undershot. Let's just get the hell out of the spawn right now, because spawn is a death trap. That's usually how these matches at this battle rating goes. They tend to be very one-sided. Getting stream sniped. Oh hey, welcome to the chat. Beauty. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm currently not enjoying this match because it's just a bit of a clusterfuck. And holy shit. Fart smoke activated so I don't get shot in the ass. I think there was a Type 16 up here. See if we can just get a few kills before the match ends. M163. What did I even get hit by? I was looking in the direction. Oh, there you are. Well, there goes the leopard. And now I'm getting shot from over there. Dodge that one. And I'd say we're relatively safe right now. And, what is that? Is that a warrior? I'm just sitting here, wait for the breach to repair, I guess. Well, he tried his best to bomb, got shot down. Serves him right for ramming, I guess. Enjoy all this wonderful and artillery. Oh. Really? Swing fire? It's the only thing I can think of that would hit like that. Not talking about the mortar. It doesn't point very well, but I mean the swing fire was bending his missiles over the hill. That was neat. You just don't often see people with the brains enough to actually do that. So you gotta respect it. Finished upgrading the AP belts. Go for the suspension next. That just means you have a more stable and smooth ride. I didn't get 5 kills that game. Very unfortunate. Activate some boosters. Who knows, maybe that'll make the next match worse and more interesting to watch. And my tea is still far too hot to drink. Don't know what they did to European province here. The map used to look very different. Can't say I'm a fan of whatever this is. And hey, we got an up tier. Perfect. None of these are good spawns. I'll take the A spawn. At least the AMD having a laser rangefinder might be useful up here. What that laser rangefinder does is basically allows me instantly to find and set the range of a target, allowing me to aim the gun near instantly. At least on the vertical axis. Aiming on the horizontal axis is still up to me. And it looks like somebody's already scouting targets out of the enemy spawn. Lovely. But this also means that most of the enemies of this BR will also have laser rangefinders. So, our one advantage isn't really a huge advantage. but we are frontally immune to most missiles. That's a cool thing. And let's see if we can get guns on target. Wow, I certainly can't. There are so many buildings in the way. Let's push up and hopefully we don't get obliterated by somebody who has the same plan as us. That was close. No cigar though. And this brings me to another one of the weak points of really any of the Russian tanks. It's just their, oh god, T-50. Fuck me. I was gonna say weak fucking gun depression, but shit teams too. Fucking Christ. What am I even getting hit by? Oh, fucking cool. Fucking shit maps. That is so cool. I love that for me. Hey. Problem with matchmaking at this VR is that the maps are either too big and open, basically allowing for fire from one spawn to another, with tanks that have advanced fire control systems, or they're too small, making the games just too fast-paced for tanks that are, you know, so fast. What would be ideal would be large spread out maps with like separate clusters of cover and routes in between those capture points and cover, but that's asking a little bit much, I think. Can't really expect that from Gaijin. That guy T-72, I think he got toasted by what, an ITPSV 90? Well, we'll see. Just rate of fire to low. Makes me feel a little better. An IKV 91. Ugh. That's not good. You fucking shitter! Whatever the fuck that is, it needs to stop shooting at me out of my spawn. Oh my god. It's like, I couldn't even see that cunt. Fucking hell. Uncool. It's like, this map design is awful. You know, I have to play this thing, which I don't like very much after the missile changes. It's like it's just a missile. Just does missile things. Oh, there's a helicopter. See if I can. Try shooting him down with a missile. It's going to be difficult as long as he keeps moving at a 90-degree angle to me. Looks like that's what he's continuing on planning on doing. Looks like one of our aircraft is on it. So that'll be alright. I'm probably gonna get shot from there by somebody I can't even see. I think that's an enemy. Wow, these missiles are inaccurate. Hello. something there. And he died after I launched my missile. Cool. Something that... And he died after I launched my missile. You see, the issue with this thing is it's not good at close range because of the changes they've made to ATGMs, but it's not good at long range either because of the same changes. So you get left with something that's really only good in like the 150 to 300 meter range, I find. It just feels fucking little redundant. Look at that shit. Can't even fire back because you just fucking broke the launcher off the top. 15 seconds before I can do anything. It's wonderful. It's like I saw that guy. I would have fired at him, but this thing is not a... What's an ATGM? You can't exactly just fire it and forget about it like you can with a conventional firearm. Where did Bozo go? That guy looked like he was alive for a second. It was like... Oof. Don't like this map. Centauro... Or PT-76 killed whatever was up there. Can I at least get a... cap? At least. There's an ITPS. I killed the 0. I don't need to be particularly worried about that. Not yet anyways. And
The victory is near.
I can't get on that cap point. Might not be able to tell, but I used to really like this vehicle. I don't like it so much anymore. It's just not very good anymore. ATGM changes really just sort of neutered it. It's like, yeah, you still can hit things with it, but that's not very good anymore. Like I would have been fine with this having the same, or this battle rating if it kept the same missile performance. They decreased the performance of the missiles and increased its BR simultaneously. To just make it kind of a pain. Like, what am I supposed to do there? I guess I can just fire from behind this cover. So S-Tank did absolutely nothing to him. Oh, I oranged his machine gun. Well, kind of fun, I guess, that we get to fight an S-Tank. Oh, he's dead. Because that's something that I kind of fight on equal terms with. Still that tank goes over there. Something fire at me. How the hell did that only kill the Capard's gunner?
Victory is close.
What the hell is wrong with these missiles today? It's like, look at that thing. What? It just forced me out of the scope? Okay. Like, you see what I mean about these missiles being inconsistent? They just don't work sometimes. And with the way they changed how missiles oscillate, it becomes very difficult to use this thing. 6 missiles left. What do we have here? Oh, there we go. Oof. Rip. I actually feel bad about killing an M51 in this case. That's also another slightly painful tank to play. But we won. 3 assists. That's alright. And I got the transmission fully researched for this. Very cool. Transmission and engine. Research the suspension next. And get into the next match. Let's check on my tea, see if it's cooled down enough to drink. It is. That's very good tonight. Alright, we're at a slight down tier in Golden Quarry, so I'll take the BMP-2. I enjoy playing the BMP-2 on this map and taking it up to the quarry itself. Change up weapon fire rate to low. Let's have some fun. We're fighting Germany, China, and France, and the only adversaries that I'm particularly worried about are the Chinese ones, because they can have a tendency to be fairly well armored compared to German and French tanks at this battle rating. The typical German and French tanks at this battle rating, like the AMX-30s and the Leopards, are pretty easy to penetrate with this cannon. However, the typical Chinese tank, like the ZTZ, like 88s or whatever they are, can be fairly challenging to cut through sometimes, being as they're basically just modified Russian MBTs. Now, I don't remember what I like to do on this map. I think I like to sit around those sand piles, or these sand piles. Pretty sure it's those sand piles. Let's go up there, and make sure we're on the lookout. I know people like to sit up there sometimes. There's already something light, type 69. I had a feeling it was something Chinese. There's the target. He's already been scouted. I did not have a good angle on him. There's somebody down there. Scout them. There's no need for me to try to peek that right now. See them pushing up. Vickers is doing some good work out there. Oh. And that guy over there looks like he just got toasted. I need to get out of here because artillery is not good for me. Being a lightly skinned vehicle. Stuff tends to be bad for my health. Let's see if we can catch anybody running out to B from here. Probably won't, but it never hurts to look. Give it a few more seconds before I go back to where I was. Alright. Let's go back to watching the C point. Oh, I saw that guy. See if I can't catch him out. Missile. And, I mean, that's what I mean. It can just sort of cut through leopards frontally, which I really don't know, or don't think that this should have the capability to do that, but it can. And it's a little goofy that you can do that with the main gun. You just aim center mass towards the turret ring and you just sort of hose them down. Let's see, there's somebody around there. Yeah, there is. Enemies on Zone Bravo. T-55 looks like he's in decent health. Watch the flank. Before switching over to B. Look at that. Right? That was just that easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, he's dead. I don't have that sort of luck using like main tank guns killing things like the TAM. So, I mean, this is kind of what I'm talking about. The BMP2. Just being built different with that cannon. The 2A4 really is nuts, and I dodged that missile totally on accident, I'll be honest. I just heard whoosh and pressed the change direction key. Maybe not the best thing for me to be pushing up like that. Woof. Okay, that's an Alouette doing Alouette things. And I just tanked around from a leopard. It went through me and did nothing. We've scouted that leopard now. And hopefully the other vehicles of my team know where he is and what to do about him. Cannon breaching that leopard out. And there's a WZ somewhere that's being tricky. Oh, I was paying too much attention to my private chat. But, there we go, I died. Spawn in the T-55 AMD-1 because it's a fairly decent tank for the VR. And let's head to the A point. Now I'm not really worried about that helicopter. This tank, you see those sort of canisters on the side. Those are what are known as a hard kill, APS, or active protection, and basically shoot down the missile before it reaches the tank. So I'm not really worried about any missile carriers or helicopters. It's a little weak as far as turret protection goes, but you're protected from some threats, which is better than a lot of other tanks at the same VR. Mobility is really just bone average, nothing special. It's not super slow and sluggish, but it's not fast either. Just kind of meh. Underwhelming? I would say underwhelming. Overall, it's a pretty decent tank though, and I think it looks fairly attractive as far as tanks do. I'll let that shortcut Aleph take care of things. And I'll switch over to Bravo. There's some enemy tanks up here, or tank destroyers by the looks of things. That ZBD, CBD 86. I think that's a thing with a giant gun. Let's hold here for just a moment. It's capped B. And then let's push up to B for this side. I swear I hear something to my right. And I haven't seen that ZBD pop up on the kill feed yet. Oh. What just happened? I just heard a missile pop off. I swear I'm not going crazy. Oh my goodness. Was that the AMX 30 Accra? Were his missile launches really that loud? There's no way. Like, that was coming from all the way over there. So what the heck was he making that much noise for? Pardon my very poor driving. Looks like we've got that northern spawn on lockdown. And there's that helicopter doing... Ah, no, there's a missile again. I've got no idea what's going on with that missile noise. And our Falcon just tore that BMP-32 new assholes. Rip, homie. I mean, that's pretty much GG from here. Oof. Homie got bonked in the kill feed. Well, that went okay. Have another sip of tea from my rubber mug. Very delicious. It's silicone rubber if you're curious. And let's queue up for another match. Hopefully I can get some high kill games in the BMP too. Alright, it's Spaceport. I have mixed feelings on this map. I think it's cool. It's something else. It does have a lot of cover and corridors in between, I guess you'd sort of say, hotspots. But at the same time, I don't think they put a whole lot of effort into it because it's 3 lanes going across. It's literally League of Legends map. We're in a full up tier, so wish me luck. I think I'm gonna try getting to here, the spot here, and actually doing stuff from there. Because we're in a full up tier, I'm just gonna full send it with the rate of fire on this. I don't care about conserving ammo. I just need to kill things quickly. float across the river here. Oh gosh, that's a little scary, honestly, going over that because you're stuck there for a solid 5-7 seconds. A lot of things could happen during those 5-7 seconds. Let's meet up with that VBC. I'm thinking, or getting a supporting position for that VBC. I hear engines already. Scout. Right. Keep forgetting. Scout drones are an awesome utility you have. So, alright, enemies right there. H alt U. And watch this corner for right now. Spend a good few seconds there. Alright. Nothing pushing up to there. Let's watch this corner for a few seconds. Class 3P, that's something we can kill if we need to. It's a light vehicle. Got his radiator. Alright, there's TAM. Screw this. I don't like using this thing at high rates of fire. It's not what I'm all about, you know? There's a Type 74 with its super loud diesel. This guy's watching that direction. Down. Alright, those hot dog stands are solid. Or coffee stand. Let's take a look at their menu. Rocket Burger is $3.99. Type 1A cheeseburger, $1.29. That's not a bad price. And then the different sizes are $49. Size difference for the fries. Wow. I don't know where the city is, but I want to live there because the prices are pretty decent. Oh, hello. Rip, homie. Oh, that's got us. Like it's just a really satisfying gun to use, the 2A42 autocannon. It's like, homie got melted. And this thing does insane damage for like a wee tiny little 30 mil. It just goes that. There's the Z11. Let's wait until he gets a little closer before opening up fire on this guy. Put ourselves in the shadows. Be a little harder to see. And there we go. That's what I like to see. Just walk it in, nice and easy like. There's another heli down over here, although I think he's a bit outside of my gun range. That's not a heli, that's a street lamp. It's one ground kill, one air kill. Let's keep it up. if I was a betting man and I had to bet, uh, I'd say he's like, what, 3 clicks out? 3, pull him over. Falcon 906, just send a few rounds his way. No hits, no problem. Send a few more that way. Again, no hits, no problem. I'm just trying to make him nervous so he, makes mistakes. There's a big light panzer over there. That's a little scary. Very dangerous for me. Ah! Fucking hell. Where did he come from? Through the... What? I'm sorry, I'm scratching my head at that one. He shot me through the hot dog stand? Come on, man. Make some sense. Spawn some AA. Because those CAS aircraft are starting to grind my gear a little bit. Let's off. That guy's being a little average Z11 player, honestly. Send a few rounds his way. If they don't hit, that's fine. But, if they scare him, that's also good. Recon Micro. Could be mine from earlier, honestly. And let's just drive towards their spawn, because there's only a few of them left at this point. Low kill game, but it's a full up tier, so I'm happy getting 3rd place. Guy keeps saying look out air, but I don't see any air to look out for. And that's revenge for earlier. Guy got shot from behind. Don't know how I missed where he got shot from. Balancer. I mean, we did alright that match. It wasn't a very high kill game, but it was a solid match overall. It still gives you a decent idea of what the BMP's capabilities are. Suspension, got that all worked out. Let's start working on adjustment of fire next. Hurricane Forest, full up tier. This is still a decent map for the BMP. Let's try playing the edges a bit, see if we can't deal with any of the flankers that you see around there. Weapons, good fire, low. And here we go. So what I'm going to try doing is sticking to routes that are in cover or relatively low elevation, because I don't want to get immediately whacked by somebody out of their spawn, which happens on this map fairly frequently. So we've got some cover there, some cover there. We've got a decent bit of concealment here. So let's just try to make the most of that while we can. And keep low. Now I'm not going to try doing a super hard flank here. I'm not going to go all the way around into the forest. What I'm trying to do here is just cut off anybody who's trying to do that sort of flank. So we hear somebody up here. There we go. Ah, I got too caught up with killing that guy that I paid no attention to that leopard. Oh well. Worth it. Know that there's a Leo 2 down there. Ah, fuck it. Let's spawn a 279 because this is a fun tank to play, even in a full up tier.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Alright, and that Leopard 2K is already sniping into our spawn. People know that they need to be looking here. And I don't know, let's test our luck with that Leopard.
The enemy is winning.
Ah, lovely. There are more of them up there than I bargained for. That's very lovely. Oh. I can't find any spots with enough gun depression for that. Ah, cocksucker. Really? Really? Let's take a look at these. Oh, come on. I'm looking now. Let me see it. Not from you, I know where you are. Look at that. Wow. I mean, this map design is just amazing.
Gun in action.
I can't even, like, move to shoot at that guy in the spawn. Like, it's pretty pathetic, isn't it? Let's see if I can actually... Can you not, dude? It's, matches like this happen, and you just have to, you know, bend over, stretch your asshole, and take it because there's nothing you can do. What can I do besides fire indiscriminately in the direction of that guy and hope that it hits?
Most of the zones are taken by the enemy.
I mean, I didn't even press WASD. Like, you know, it's just absolutely not even worth spawning in a match like that again. Rough shit. Oh well, you know, the nice thing is that you get matches like that and somebody else is on the other end of it. So, you know, as long as I know I'm making other people experience that, it's all worthwhile. You get some, you give some. Looks like a 9.0 match. Perfect. And let's go. Looks like we've got all of the countries I like to see on the enemy team, except for China. China's always annoying as hell to fight. And let's see. Let's try to cut through the park. Or not park, but I don't know what you'd call that building. Golly, I feel like I'm going slow. Here we go, that speed's more of what I'm used to.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
Don't think I can fire through those buildings there. Here's somebody up here. Let's see, do I have a fire line on anything up there? Sometimes people like to post up there. dead. And dead. Here. H. Alt 2. Pay no attention to my atrocious driving. Oh my gosh. There's a PTLO2 doing a long flank.
Attention to the designated grid square.
I knew I heard something. I just didn't think those things could go that fast. I know you always hear Chinese mains complain about them. Guy up there. Ooh. That makes me super nervous. That scout heli's toast. Oh god, no Russian gun depression. Oh man, I could not see the contours on the map there. Ah, that was, I thought that was gonna be something easier to kill though. Well, I'm bad at the game. Well, I guess I have to actually try taking a point with the team now. That's not gonna be fun. I actually have to try playing the game properly. Looks like I'm going to end up getting fucked by that PTLO2 I did. That WMA that I didn't try killing earlier. So, let's fucking have at it. My guess is I died to that WMA 301. Support our friendly up here because I think his position is the best chance we have of taking the point. My bad for fudging the mic right there. Alright. Almost. Oh man. Dude is in a world of ouchies. all of the applique armor on this vehicle got taken off. I cannot see where my tank is facing. I'm going to assume this is the way I need to go. Yes, it is. There's that dead Saddam. This is very suboptimal. There's a martyr. Martyr's dead. It's too many angles to cover. Let's see if we can hold the point at least.
Attention to the map!
That 247 is really giving it his all, huh?
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
There goes his TRV killing our T-55. Hopefully I should have a slightly easier time of disposing the STRV. Hopefully. This is a full-bodied conventional round. Oh no, he's down. Alright. Let's get on A point. Oh no, you don't. Nice try. But no, I am not letting anybody do that at this stage in the match. Oh my! Stop messing with my ability to aim crap! Stupid! Gosh, I hate smoke effects in this game so much. I'm just getting over aggressive because I'm heated. I know there's the Panther. I know there's PCG 09 around the corner. Frankly, I just want all of them dead. I'm gonna try taking a flanking path around this Jag Tiger. Bad move, buddy. Him out of existence. Let's get back onto the point. Recap it. Okay, I'm kind of popping off now. The Object 279 just brings out. It just brings up something. Not. I was too slow to realize he was there. Run off the point for a second. I don't feel like being pointed by that guy. I got overconfident. I don't need, I should have. Look at this is sad. Just keep repairing it. Yeah. Not enough for a nuke. I do have enough to bring a second 279 though. I don't even know if it's worth it, but let's try it out. There's a PZG09 spawn camping us, it looks like. I'm not too worried about that. So let's just see if we can make it to the A point. The M60 looks like he's got a spot behind that wall. Which means
The Allied forces have captured a zone.
how is he still alive? I could not see him for the life of me. Fighting cheese wedges is a huge pain in the butt. Cheese wedge STRV-103. The thing is genuinely painful to fight, just because of its shape. Let's see if I can't whack this dude with a missile. Average helicopter player, to be honest. Ugh. This is just sad, to be honest. I made some progress towards the challenge. Got a new paint job for the 279. I didn't know that. Sweet. Let's take a look at that. Customization. So we don't have the winter camo, but that's what that would look like. Forest camo. That's not bad. Tricolor. Tricolor desert. And then bicolor desert. Neat. Well, it looks a little bit like the Egyptian army camouflage. Am I winning? Unfortunately not. Actually lost pretty badly last match. Just unfortunate way things go. Finish off the last of my tea for the night. And let's get into another match. It is very flat. There's a good reason for it too. It's designed so that the blast, the compression wave specifically from a nuclear explosion would go around it instead of knocking it over. However, tests done by Australians, Centurions, later showed that a tank didn't really need to be that flat or pancake shaped to not get flipped over by a nuclear blast, but it still looks cool nonetheless. It does look like a saucer. It was actually, I mean, the crafting event where you could get it, it was space themed. I think part of that being that it does look like a bit like a flying saucer. And in general, as the Soviet Union starts to figure out tank design, their vehicles become flatter. Just because of the vehicles fighting on Russia, which is mostly flat. The vehicle doesn't need to have a huge degree of gun depression, it just needs to be small. Of course, nothing about the 279 is small. That thing is huge. Well, this looks like we've got enough people heading to C, so let's take a little road trip down to B. Here's some helicopters, which I don't love the sound of. Helicopter. That's my job. Take care of. He's not already dead. Oh, damn me. Damn. My team was just already ahead of it. It's a shame. I kind of wanted a piece of that. But, no, well. I'll have to get ours down by Bravo. Boys are going down to the B point there. They could be good bait. Oh, man already got roasted. Holy moly. Another one? See if I can get a better angle. Guy already got taken out of the air. Everybody's just killing him before I can get shots on it. Unfortunate. Let's see if we can make it to the other side of the B point safely. Kind of want to stick around the 279 because I know I'll be safe by him. Support that guy. jet. Let's see if I can bait him out.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
And my guess is a 279 has him in the bag.
Bravo. Allied forces have captured a zone. Attention to the map.
Oh, here goes that TAM. Reduced atoms. This dude's shot in the ass. From where, I don't know. Across the map, maybe? Maybe.
Attention to the map.
Dude's dead as hell. Really not much for me to do this match. We just sort of steamrolled them. Suppose the only humane thing to do is to push up. End it sooner for him.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Bang. Their team just stopped existing. Holy cow. Wowie! Wowie! There's really not much to do this match. I'll just return to the hangar and start in another match. My nose is so stuffy. What the heck? Oh, I have a crew lock. Yeah. Well, let's fly the fish. I think the catfish gets not enough love. It's a pretty decent jet, honestly. Good guns, decent missiles for the battle rating. It accelerates a little poorly, and it's kind of a boat, but it's a decent weapons platform overall. I think the battle rating of 9.3 is, well, more than fair, to be honest. I think it's like 9.7 would be more appropriate. And let's take some rocket pods to act as improvised flares. Turn that gun sight radar off, 'cause that's very annoying. She accelerates a little poorly. Looks kind of like a catfish, though. Flaps for takeoff. Gear up, flaps up. Level out. Pick up some speed. Gonna try side climbing, or not even side climbing, just flying out to the side over here and then turning in. Maybe, hopefully catching the flanks of a few enemies while avoiding having anybody on my 6. That's the plan anyways. I've got 38 unguided rockets, which I'm just gonna try using as flares or rocket decoys. 4 air-to-air missiles, AIM-9Es, which 10 Gs of pull. Maximum speed is 2.5 Mach, which is alright. Alright. And let's see how this goes. It doesn't really like to break Mach, or the speed of sound in a flat line. It can do it, but it just takes a while. Let's get some altitude at this point. Check our instruments. Drop tank fuel quantity. We don't even have drop tanks on this aircraft. At least in the game yet. Lamps release acceleration units. Slave gyromagnetic compass. Speed in knots. There's the local time on my PC, which is 9:20. It's about 2 hours slow, actually. Radio, magnet indicator. There's the fuel quantity in the different tanks, fuel flow, all that good stuff. And start turning in. I wonder what's going to be high up there. My guess is a MiG-21 of some variety. Those SU-25s honestly pose the biggest threat to me, because they just have R-60Ms, which are, for all intents and purposes, undodgeable for me. So let's see if I can catch them unawares and off guard. This guy's already popping flares, so he knows what he's doing. Let's see about this guy. Critical hit on that SU-25. There we go. Look at that. The rockets worked. That R-60 would have totally gone for me if I hadn't popped them. And we get a nice kill on that SU-25. Nice. Glad to see the rockets pay off. Of course, if I was in a down tier, I wouldn't take these, but any chance of me seeing all aspect missiles, I'm taking them. But a 5 is going to be a pain in the butt, so let's just pressure him. He's not paying attention. Launch a missile his way. And just ignore him. Oh! Nice, I didn't think that would hit. And then let's engage his T2. He doesn't have any flares. My missiles are easy to dodge. But he shouldn't be able to just ignore me. Launch that missile out. It's good. And that's a hit. Damage of the fuel tank. I don't have time. I'll just burn another one on him. Still alive. You are one resilient fucker. Oh, there's a MiG-21. Let's drop our missile pods. Give ourselves a little extra maneuverability. And there's no way we're catching this dude. Just throw some Hail Mary in the guns out there. And then turn around. Oh my engine's hot. I didn't think it was gonna get that hot that soon. It's RTB, there's only 2 enemies left. Team's in decent shape. Ooh. Watch out for ground AA, that stuff is deadly. Ignore my terrible aim there. But yeah, honestly, I think this match has been a pretty good showcase of what the F-100 is capable of in an, well, honestly, full up tier. It's a 10.3 game. As long as you're willing to be patient, and get a little creative, you can go pretty far with it, but it does require you to put in a decent amount of work to get the most out of it. Overall, not a bad plane though. I think it's just a little misunderstood. I mean, who couldn't love that face? Alright, and then let's take this in for a landing. It's not a difficult aircraft to land, to be honest. Probably one of the easier ones. I don't remember if we get a drogue chute or not. Pop those air brakes. Throttle to 0 while I bleed some speed here. Fishtail it a little bit. Line her up for landing. combat flaps. Once I reach 450. Landing gear. Landing flaps. Straighten out a little bit. I'm coming in a little hotter than I like to, but this is still a good enough landing for today's purposes. And set it down relatively smoothly. And we do get a drogue chute. How quaint. Man, poor guy. The Yak-28, that thing is a struggle bus. That's hardly supersonic. It will just rip itself to pieces flying in a straight line. Even in a slight climb, it'll still rip itself to pieces. It does have flares, but doesn't have, it's not fast enough to get away from anything either, because it's barely supersonic. My guess is the guy rips here. So let's see, it's that Yak-28, that MiG-21. I don't know what the other guy is. This guy says he needs cover. Not sure what he needs cover from though. Let's turn our gun sight radar off. Get a little bit of speed. If we get to the AO and there's nobody around for us to engage, we can hit armored targets with the rockets I have equipped. So let's see how it goes. There's the J7 and the MiG-21. Those are tricky planes to deal with. And I just hope I get there soon enough to actually be helpful. That A6, honestly, is probably the strongest plane we have in that area. Just being its combination of flares and AIM-9Ls and honestly ridiculous engine power that thing has. It's not fast, that it can just, well, fly. There goes that A6, unfortunate. Jeez, guy's loud. F-104, he's trying his best. He's probably going to get an R60 shoved up his ass. Yep, that's exactly what I predicted would happen. That J7 and MiG-21, that's a tough combination to deal with. The only thing that can really catch him maybe is that F-36, or AJ-37, or maybe the Lightning. Alright, let's start looping, because I want to catch either this MiG-27 or this J7E when they turn around. That J7 presents a very good target. Pop a missile there. And no dice on the MiG-21 yet. We still have some time. This AJ-37's being super... He's being good. He's being real good.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will
Pop flares for combat. I should be able to get guns. There we go. And there's the ace. GG. Aced. First flight of the night. Full up tier in the combat catfish. I'm feeling real good about that, honestly. So yeah. If I had to... This isn't my favorite jet by far, but this is a fun one. One I would definitely recommend playing out if you feel comfortable in jets. It does require a lot of work from the player, a lot of work from the pilot. But if you can get past that, you're going to have a blast. And back to our regularly scheduled programming of 8.7 Russian ground. Alright, we got a match. And it's abandoned factory. And typically what happens most often on abandoned factory is both teams rush the majority of their players up to A, and then a few players go to B, and then like 2 players go to C. Full down tier in the BMP2. Let's try playing the area between B and C, having a little bit of fun with that autocannon. There's the BTR-80, there's the BMP-1. And let's see, we're fighting a lot of the lightly armored nations except for Britain. Britain still has some pretty lightly armored stuff in this battle rating, so let's see how it goes. It's a helicopter. It's a friendly helicopter. Man immediately got killed. I can't say I expected anything differently. Jesus. That T-10 went up like a nuke.
Our victory is near.
Let them come to us. No, can't scout through the building. Very unfortunate. If I push up and die right now, do no good to the team. So we just wait. let's get back to our regular thing. That did absolutely nothing. That should have damaged him a little bit more. Heck, I didn't even get an assist for that. That's lame. Oh, I don't even get replacement crew members yet because I haven't researched that. Very unfortunate. What just killed me? From what the hell was that shot? That was stupid. Jesus, that Turns is murdering them over at A. That thing is stinky. Looks like he's dead now. Enemies on Charlie. Let's just get to a spot where we can watch B. And C. Helicopter. Potentially problematic. It's an AH-1G, so well, crit him. It's not the sort of damage he's gonna love flying around with. Yeah, he got knocked out. You can't hurt me, bud. I apparently can't hurt you either. Well, that got annoying fast. Expect any less from him. Every time I hear a plane, I wonder if I'm about to get exploded. Sounds like more than just a friendly tank making that noise. Explosive. there. Alright, there's a medium tank here for us to take care of, apparently. Here's some autocannons firing. I don't know the sound of. Is that what the BMP-2 sounds like? Well, looks like everyone on point got torpedoed. Captured the seaport, and the game is ours.
Okay, chaps, put the net on.
Alright, one more match for the night before I think I call it. Get ready to catch some Z's. So let's make it something fun, will we? Let's see, I've been flying a lot of the MiG-21 SMT. It's a fantastic jet. Got a fun paint job on the front right now. Very realistic. And let's set up. If we're in a down tier, I'll be running 2 R-60s and 2 R-3R radar guided missiles, or for at tier or in an up tier, I'll be running 4 of the R-60 missiles. I will typically be running chaff mixed with flares, just because sometimes, even at your own BR, even in a down tier, you'll still encounter AIM-9Cs, which it's nice to have chaff for. 9-7, 10-3. I think the BMK is 9-3, so we appear to be in a full down tier. We're going to take that mixed missile loadout, mixed flares, air targets for our cannons, turn our standard radar off, and let's get going. On the top left you see there we've selected specifically the R-3R radar guided missiles. And to give you an idea, the R-3Rs are those longer, bigger missiles on the pylons there. The R-60s are the very small missiles. One of the reasons why they're actually so agile and fast to accelerate is because of their just tiny size. Because we're in a full up tier, let's just get some speed and then punch it into the stratosphere. Hehe, it says ass on the side of my jet. If you're wondering how I got it to say ass on the side of my jet, I used 3 sets of decals. I used 1 red decal to set a background. Then I used the Battle Pass decal to write Battle Pass on the side. And then I used another copy of the red decal to cover up the battle part, or the Battle P part of Battle Pass. And we should be just about the fastest thing in this lobby aside from the F-104s that we're inevitably going to see.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Bug this guy by calling out the same base, even though we don't have any ordnance.
Attention to the map.
Attention
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I don't actually have any bombs, but he doesn't know that because he's not bothering to look at the team feed, which shows you what people are carrying. Alright, 1, 2, 3, Tango's up high. 1 F4C, down low. One, two, three, four, 5 high. Wow. It's pretty atypical. Getting radar locked from their rear. And I'm getting radar locked from the front.
Our victory is near.
Yep, and everybody dodged my radar missiles or chaffed them because flares and chaff are just so prevalent at this BR. There are 2 wasted missiles. Very unfortunate. Ugh, I'm so confused right now. Seriously? Brought 4 AIM-9Cs? That's just unimaginative. Can I get a missile lock on this dude? I can, but he's just gonna pop flares. And my friendly MiG-21S did not have any flares and chaff. I don't feel like maneuvering with 2 F8s right now, so I'm just going to extend. They should be all out of missiles.
We're ahead of the
And
enemy.
there's an A6 tram I can drop.
The enemy is winning.
Well, it's time to floor it because my team decided to stop exist. See if we can dodge that. Let's take the head on. I can't follow him up into that maneuver. I am so totally dead here. Let's just J out, because I don't bother playing this. Don't feel like playing the game anymore right now. Anyways, it was fun playing until it stopped getting fun to play. So, for whoever's watching, you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and goodbye.